County Council, we have a need to go into executive session.
We do, Mr. Chairman. I may, pursuant to the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Act, a public body may enter into executive session for the purpose of discussing certain enumerated subjects. The board now wishes to enter executive session for the purpose of discussing attorney-client privilege communication relative to pending litigation, tax appeal, block 184, lot 3.01 in Kenilworth.
The main thing is on this thing you're going to go on in executive session, the Kenilworth pending litigation. It's going to be, Kenilworth wants to tax Galloping Hill $120,000 a year. It's going to come out to that. And at the last meeting I was confused because you were going to pay, but the county council said that you were going to appeal December 1st, which is a Sunday. It was going to be a Monday. But the thing is, there was no meeting scheduled, so there was no decision that could be made. It would be on county council's recommendation. And I guess the confusing part of all this to me is that, you know, in all these agenda meetings, people, you know, department heads come up and they say, "Good evening, freeholders. I have 5 resolutions for your consideration, and I would be happy to answer any questions." Whereas, in reality, it really should be something like, "Good evening, freeholders. This is what I'm going to do. Anyone have any problems with that?" And that seems to be the case here. I think this Kenilworth tax appeal merits consideration. I'm assuming, that's my other question, is it being appealed? And I'm guessing it is. But it really should have a discussion by the board rather than just a department head saying go ahead and then we'll tell you about it later. For example, is the county paying anybody else taxes, any other government taxes? I've looked a little bit, I couldn't find anything. Is anybody, or is any other, are you aware of any other government that is paying any other government taxes? The other thing is the timeline for this. Is this going to be something that has a set date, like January 1st, it's going to be heard, whatever, or is this something that could drag on for years and years? And then is there going to be a special counsel for this that can, you know, milk fees? I didn't see anything on here. And well, you probably won't tell me. What are your grounds? Or if you won't tell me, is this something that could be open? Because if not here, I will go to Kenilworth and bring this up also. So, main question, is this being appealed, and why couldn't you talk about it before the appeal? I think rather than now. A closed session, they're probably just going to tell you what they're going to do and you have no input. It's already on appeal, so yeah, if you can confirm that it's on appeal. That's it.
Sure. It is on appeal. It's on appeal on 2 issues. It's on appeal with reference to our entitlement to an exemption. And secondly, as to valuation. The matter is scheduled for discussion tonight. And there was a discussion in executive session with the board. It does not require any kind of formal action in terms of proceeding with the appeal. It was discussed. The decision was made to file an appeal. That appeal was filed post-meeting with the board, and that's where it is. In terms of timing, the tax board is required to complete added assessment appeals by the end of the month. Do I think it will be concluded at the end of the month? No, because I'm pretty sure whichever party loses will appeal to the tax court. That will stay everything, and that is usually a fairly lengthy process.